so we were just talking about it. And we're in this room, someplace in Rome. We're in this room that it was enormous. It was a ballroom, from, I don't know, 1,000 years ago. And it had a map of the world that was like 2 stories and a football field long. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was like a movie. Like if you were a supervillain, you'd have a desk in the center of this room, you know what I mean? And you'd have one light at the desk, and the bad guy would be sitting behind it, and the camera would just show him and the whole map of the world. It was like that kind of a room. It was beautiful. And so we're standing there, and I'm just listening to what he's saying. And this guy comes in, and he was one of the cardinals, and I don't want to identify his role, but he was very, very high up. And man, he walked in with all these suits, all these politicians. And the guy said, that guy's the mayor, this guy is I don't know, finance minister, blah, blah, blah. And I said, man, the room got chilly. And because I just felt like this is not a good guy. When he came in, he was like, you could feel it. As much as I could feel it good on the one guy, this guy. And he said, oh yeah, he's that's the beginning. There's the head. And he said, you want to meet him? And I'm like, no, I don't want to meet him. And he said, you should. And so my wife looked at me like, why would we want to meet him? And so he came up, and what the cardinal was doing was, you just judge for yourself. Just say hello. This was the spookiest guy I've ever met. I don't remember the conversation. I just remember thinking, I want to stop talking to him and go way away from him. There is a war, and I'm not saying this to, bash the Catholics or, have you question your faith if you're a Catholic or anything like that. Pray for the people who are in leadership positions. What's happening in Washington is happening in all of our churches.